Melissa Perkins, the new executive director of Breckenridge Village. Congratulations on the new job.
Thanks.
Entering it with a bang, may I say.
Absolutely. Very much so. Very much so. 90 days in.
90 days in, and you're jumping right on into the fray. Your organization is now being given an opportunity to be spotlighted by East Texas Giving Day. What's that been like so far?
We love it. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, it's been great for us to be able to highlight a little bit about our organization and what we're doing and what we want to do.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your organization. What is Breckenridge Village?
So we are a faith-based organization, nonprofit. So we serve individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So we have a residential program where we have 58 individuals living with us right now, and then we have about 30 in our day program. So right around 80 a day that we're serving.
And that's a pretty big number, and I'm assuming along with that probably comes a pretty big amount of money that you need to be able to keep it all functioning and going.
Absolutely. So there's a huge gap in the funding that we receive from different sources that we don't necessarily need to go into today. But those sources...
Your tax returns. This is East Texas now.
Yes, exactly. So there's a little bit, a large gap in what we're doing versus what the funding allows. And so East Texas Giving Day really gives us the opportunity to raise that standard of care and to really offer a very robust service so we can implement programs where we're giving back to the community as well. So that's a really good thing that we can do with that money.
Absolutely. And at East Texas Giving Day, I mean, we've been covering them since they began. It's an amazing community-driven event. Tell us a little bit about how you got involved with East Texas Giving Day.
Well, this is my first one.
Of course.
So Breckenridge Village has been involved since the beginning of East Texas Giving Day, and so they've really been able to kind of build up and every year really raise that goal. And so for me, I've got involved with our team that kind of had the history of that, and so I was able to jump right in and work with the ladies on our team and just try to get out there and get the name out there and see what we can do.
Now, Breckenridge Village, as we already spoke about, it really deals with some of the most vulnerable members of the community and of our family as a whole. What has it been like to be able to work with this amazing group of people and guide them throughout life?
It's amazing. I will say it's amazing. It really, offers us a chance to promote dignity with them. It really allows us a chance to promote independence and integration in the community, which I think, if a person feels valued, then they are really going to be thriving and living their best life, whether it's competitive employment or volunteering, which we often do in the community. And so I think just being able to be involved in that capacity has been just such a blessing for our team to be able to really not just serve the residents that live at Breckenridge, but really to work alongside them as far as giving back to the community that we live in. So that's a really great part.
And a part of giving back is East Texas Giving Day. See how it ties perfectly into my next question?
Perfect.
East Texas Giving Day is very community driven, as is Breckenridge Village. Can you go into a little bit with me on the relationship with the community that you think East Texas Giving Day and Breckenridge Village kind of harboring together, if that makes sense?
Absolutely. So my goal since I've been in Tyler and at Breckenridge Village really has been to promote that community sense and to really get out there and see how we can be of service. People have been so wonderful with Breckenridge over the last 26 years and have really made sure that the residents have what they need. We have volunteers constantly, and so at this point we really want to make sure that we're giving back, and so we have residents and really our staff are volunteering and giving back things like Meals on Wheels and the food bank and Hangers for Hope and different things. We just recently did the Greater Tyler cleanup, and so there's a lot of really amazing things going on at Breckenridge. And so to be able to partner with the community, the donations that they give really doesn't stop at Breckenridge. We take those and then we build programs to give back to Tyler. So that's really the greatest part, I think, about it.
Now, this isn't something I knew about. Can you go into that a little bit? You have residents that also help to volunteer and donate time and their energy into these other amazing community-driven events. Can you go into that a little bit? What's that been like?
Absolutely. It's wonderful. I think that what they're really looking to do is to give back and live, just as you or I would or any other adults in the community. They are independent and they make their own decisions, and so they're able to, with, some assistance assistance from us, they're able to live every day and get what they need. But in addition to that, they can really say, listen, I have an interest in volunteering, or I have an interest in being a greeter at church, or, we have several individuals that work in the community. And so they're really telling us what they want to do, and we're helping facilitate those things.
And these individuals that we're talking about, they're the people that aren't necessarily treated correctly every single day throughout society. These are the people that are not always given the fair chance that they deserve, and Breckenridge gives them that. Am I correct?
We do. Yes, we do. We have a very person-centered approach to care, which means that we take their desires and their needs and what they're looking for. We don't just say, well, we think that you need to do this, and so, here's the service that we're going to offer you. We sit down with every family and every individual that comes in and say, what are you looking to achieve? What do you want your life to look like? And so in doing that, we're able to find these opportunities where, and every day, we're working with the city and we're working with different nonprofits to really build up these opportunities to volunteer and to work in the community, which makes it a really great thing. Just as you or I want to feel valued and want to feel like we're contributing, same thing.
And it brings that image to mind. The recycling image where it's the 3 arrows
Yes.
that just constantly give back. That's what I feel like Breckenridge, as you're telling me, is really symbolic of. You put in and you immediately get back out
We
through
do.
these amazing not team building exercises, that's not what I meant to say, but these community events that these residents are able to participate in and volunteer and give back. It's all amazing. So why should people donate? Why should people consider East Texas Giving Day, Breckenridge Village, as their donation center?
They should consider Breckenridge because Breckenridge really offers something that allows individuals to live their best life. It really allows them that dignity and that feeling of independence that we all have a desire for, and that it really gives them that through these opportunities where these dollars will go. And so when we do that, then we're making it where they are able to live their best life. Getting your basic needs met is very different than living your true life where you're thriving and you're making a difference. And I think everyone needs that, especially a vulnerable population, which, they have the same desires that anyone has. And so I think that's a big misconception. And so we really are trying to break that barrier and say, we're here, we have productive people in the community that want to work and want to give back. And so we want to help facilitate that.
So go ahead and tell our audience where they can go to donate to Breckenridge Village.
They can go to breckenridgevillage.com, and all the information is there. They can look there if they have questions, they want to donate. They can do that anywhere on our website. It's a pretty easy blinking light that tells them where to go. And so, and then if they have questions, they can reach out to any one of our team.
Perfect. Alrighty. Well, once again, Melissa Perkins, Executive Director of Breckenridge Village.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this very short commercial.